When you have finished this topic, you should be able to do the following. Explain what text wrapping is. Describe different text wrapping options for text and graphics. Display and hide toolbars. Change the text wrapping setting for a graphic object. And move a graphic object within a document. When you insert a graphic into a document, you might sometimes find that you can't get the image and the text to sit as you want them. This is because each graphic has a text wrapping property applied to it, which controls how the text is arranged or wrapped around it. Click Next to learn more about text wrapping options. Let's look at the different text wrapping options available. Click each picture to learn more. Click Next when you are ready to go on to the next screen. The Square Text Wrapping option arranges the text neatly around the rectangular outline of the graphic. When this option is selected, you can move the graphic anywhere on the page, even to a blank area of the document. Click each picture to learn about text wrapping options. Click Next when you are ready to go on to the next screen. The Tight Text Wrapping option arranges the text closely around the outline of the picture, like a glove. Sometimes the outline of a picture is rectangular. If this is the case, you won't see any difference between the square and tight text wrapping options. When the tight text wrapping option is selected, you can move the graphic to anywhere on the page, including the blank areas. Click each picture to learn about text wrapping options. Click Next when you are ready to go on to the next screen. The Inline with the Text option embeds the graphic within a line of text. The text then follows on from the point at which the graphic was inserted. As you can see, this results in a lot of white space beside the graphic. Please note that an in-line graphic can only be dragged to a part of the page that contains text. You can't move it to a blank area of the page away from the text. Click each picture to learn about text wrapping options. Click Next when you're ready to go. Can you match the name of the text wrapping options with the document where each has been applied? Click and drag each text wrapping style to the image which shows it. Then click Submit when you have finished. Well done. That's the right answer. The easiest way to change text wrapping options for a graphic is to use the Picture Tools tab. The Picture Tools tab automatically displays when a graphic or image is selected. When you click this tab, you find a number of options for formatting and editing pictures. Note that you can hide the Picture Tools tab by simply deselecting the picture. We want to be able to move the graphic freely around this document. So to do this, we need to change its text wrapping setting. Before we start, we need to make sure that the graphic is selected. Now we can change the graphic's text wrapping setting using the Text Wrapping button on the Picture Tools tab. Please click the button to display the available options. That's correct. As you can see, from the way it sits on the line of text, the graphic currently has the In Line with Text wrapping option applied to it. Now we can experiment with the different text wrapping options to see which one works best in our document. Please select the Tight option now to see how that looks. Well done. We'll stick with this option, as it will let us move the graphic anywhere, and the way the text hugs the graphic really works. Now that we have changed the text wrapping option to Tight, we can move the graphic anywhere in the document. Why don't you try moving the graphic by clicking and dragging it? Move the graphic so that it's in the center of the paragraph and the text flows around it. That's great. The way the text now flows around our recycling graphic makes our document really eye-catching. Now you know how to use different text wrapping settings to give you more options for arranging text and graphics in your documents.